Cool.
I created this.
You made a QR code.
I made a QR fucking code. On a goddamn Mac. I'm excited.
Aren't you proud of yourself?
I'm learning how to work this motherfucker. Now I can just figure out how to do it in the other, what's that other thing called?
Windows.
No. I did that in Chrome. Now I got to figure it out in Safari.
Good evening, everyone.
Oh, we're live. Hello. Hello. Oh, I'm getting bravos already. Somebody must have heard me what I did. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Calm down. But good job.
You know, I can figure some shit out when I set my mind to it. You know, I spent about 40 minutes this morning trying to figure it out. Couldn't figure it out. And I read the directions 17 freaking times. Damn thing said, click the three dots. I'm clicking the three dots and it says share. There is no fucking share. You know where the share is? Up in the upper right-hand corner. It's that little envelope with the arrow.
Yep.
I mean, tell me click the envelope with the arrow. Don't tell me to click the three fucking dots. It don't do a goddamn thing for you.
So
buttons. Hello, Deborah from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Can you hear me okay on this thing?
You sound a little close.
That's better now. That's because I came right up on it right here. And I said, can you hear me okay on this thing?
It's not a penis. Take it out of your mouth.
Would never be in my mouth, buddy, just so you know.
You don't know.
Speak for yourself.
I have. I need to shave. It's starting to get scritchety.
Yeah, same thing here. Pick that off. Let it
Tammy. Oh, there's a dead butterfly.
Regrow. What's up, everybody?
Regina.
I love y'all, but Bam really needs to stop saying GD.
Well, that probably won't happen. And there you'll have that.
Come on, Bam. That's... What is that?
Goddamn.
Blasphemy? Is that blasphemy? What do you call that? What do you call that when...
Well, I don't like freezing, so if it means freezing or warmth, I'll take warmth any fucking day.
Yeah, blasphemy. Don't blaspheme in here, buddy. So
blasphemy?
I'm not trying to control what you say, but I'm just trying to control what you say, goddammit. Whoops, sorry. That's
just kind of like just so when it flows that easily, obviously it's everyday language. I think we had that conversation last night.
Okay, Gallagher. Yeah, that was
decided I created a QR code by myself.
Bam's happy.
I'm happier than a pig in shit.
Yeah, okay, the 369 thing was good. That was good. So what happened was VT started going on the attack on a few people.
Oh, who's she attacking?
She's attacking one of our friends.
Oh.
Tammy.
What'd she say, Tammy? What'd she do to you?
Different Tammy. I don't know if Tammy's here. Not this Tammy.
Oh, not that one.
Different Tammy.
Different Tammy. Okay.
Tammy, who's had some... I'm not going to go into detail. If she wants to go into it on her own, she could. Tammy's had life-threatening health issues.
Ooh.
So VT wants to say that she's had it rougher than anybody else on the planet.
She has. She's playing the victim card again. I can't. Nobody has it any worse than I do. Oh, why always me? Oh, always me.
I can't do a big enough.
Oh, sweet Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Yeah, this one too. Amy. Hey, Amy. Amy's been victimized by her too. Well, I wouldn't say victimized, but VT has
Amy, she
tried
put
to.
me on her page too. Don't feel bad. Well, no, she put me in a live feed.
No, she has not been live. She's been stalking people bunker style.
Ooh, she's trying to go old school. Paige says she has a cute picture of me. I'll be the judge of that. Let me see it.
Yeah,
Vanessa trying to do old school, but the funny thing is, Vanessa doesn't know what old school is. She ain't old enough to know what old school is.
Yeah. So welcome to Pillow Talk, everyone. We had a great discussion last night about
relationships, I hear.
Love, yeah. Love, and when do you say I love you for the first time? Can you say it too much? What if you say it and you don't get the I love you back? Is that a problem? Got a lot of interesting responses last night. And Bam, since you don't, well, not lately anyway. Well, at least I don't think you do. If you fall in love, what was the I love you thing with you and Jamie? Do you guys say it all the time, or once in a while, or never, or what was that dynamic like? Yeah, if you don't mind talking about it.
No, I mean, we said it, and just not like on a daily basis. I mean, because I feel like it's one of those things that you can just overdo, and then at some point it just has no meaning. And I always called him my little baby butt.
Your little baby butt.
My little baby butt. I'm like, love you, baby butt.
I suppose that's another thing. Pet names.
There you go.
And that was a thing yesterday. It's like, if you say it too much, does it kill the word? Does it kill?
I think it does. I think it loses the oomph to it.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. I think it's nice to say it, nice to hear it back. Definitely. I was more concerned with the not hearing it in return. It's like, how do you feel when you don't hear it in return? Especially when you're saying it at first. If you say it the first time and you don't get it back, ouch. So you got to be careful when you say it the first time,
Why do you got to be careful?
Because if you're sensitive like that and you're not going to hear it back, then that could really upset you. Emotional damage. Have you seen that guy? Emotional damage. Some people just can't handle it.
Just because one person says it and the other person doesn't say it, maybe the other person's just not ready yet. The feelings are there, but they just can't say the words yet.
Right. So do you just say it? You don't care whether they do or not? Do you just say it anyway because that's how you feel?
If you're willing to put your feelings out there on like that thread that's burning at both ends, then go for it.
Burning? You mean like the burning sensation when you pee kind of thing?
No, like you're on a tightrope and you're out there all by yourself. And that tightrope is burning. It's on fire. And you say, I love you. And either that tightrope is going to snap or it's going to hold you.
Ooh, a lot of love in the air. Oh, look who's there.
Ooh.
Eyes. Much love for eyes. I'll tell you that much.
I love eyes, because without eyes you can't see shit.
Eyes, I love you back. We had a lot of love going on here yesterday.
Love American style.
So they were asking me, so that means, Okay, so we got into the discussion that love is being used too loosely, like the word friends. You know, like, oh yeah, he's my friend. Oh, you met him? Oh no, he's been a friend on Facebook for 20 years. Like, okay, so you don't really know him.
Right.
So the word love has been thrown around too much everywhere. You go to the store, you know, the cashier is happy to see you because you did it. Oh, God, I love you. You know, I love you. And they were asking me, so do you love this? Do you love your fans or the viewers? I'm like, yeah, I do. I like them a lot.
Mm-hmm. I enjoy them too.
Yeah. So, okay, so the next part of that was going to be...
Ding dong, Avon calling.
The next part of that was going to be when couples want to track each other.
Track.
Yeah. You know how you start saying, oh, so where were you? Where were you? You know, what were you doing? Where did you go?
Who cares
So
what
then,
you're doing?
so then when that moves to the next phase, which is, oh, why don't you give me your location on your phone so I can, you know, I can see where you're at all the time. Like, is that creepy? Is that courteous? Is it a safety thing? I don't know how you guys were like that, but... Okay, Bam's got no opinion on that.
Sorry, I'm preoccupied.
Yeah.
Paige, you're right. It is a halfway decent picture. Okay, I'm sorry. What was the question?
Do your activities after or before the show, please. Being tracked. Yeah.
Oh, tracking.
Okay, yeah.
Tracking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hey,
tracking.
you got something here on your eyebrow right here. So, yeah.
Exactly. Uh-huh. So yeah, tracking. I think that's wow, can we say
I mean, I don't know how it is with two guys. Is it the same? Is it different?
I mean, if you have to track your mate, there's no trust there. I mean, just fucking get out of the goddamn relationship now. I mean, if you can't trust somebody, you go, oh, where have you been? What have you been doing? You have some issues that you need to work out before you can even be in a relationship.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think sometimes there's a safety issue. Like here, a lot of people go over to Mexico. So
Nothing wrong with that.
I've told Eyes, well, they actually tell me, yeah, track me, just in case. Because I don't trust the crap that goes out over there. It's a lot of shady stuff. But what if it's not in you to track somebody? Because I was told, hey, you know, here, get the app, you can track me. Like, I don't want to track you. Yeah, I ask where you're at, what are you doing, where are you going every second.
Well, that's like these people that buy like the air tags and like the Google version of the air tags.
Yes.
And well, let's hide it in their purse. Let's hide it in their car. Let's, you know, and where are you going? And then they follow that air tag on their app and they're like, wait a minute. What are they doing over at their ex-boyfriend's house or ex-girlfriend's house? Motherfucker, it ain't your damn business what they're doing. They could be talking about child support or something. You don't know. You don't need to know. If you can't trust somebody, then you have no business being in a relationship.
So especially, I guess, most of the time there's a history of, if there was a history of somebody cheating on somebody, right? Then I can imagine there's going to be, oh yeah, I want to track you. There was an article that came out in the Brownsville. It was on one of the Brownsville news pages. A lady was tracking the guy's ex-girlfriend. I think that's what it was. And they found a tracking device on her car. One of those Apple tags. I assume it was an Apple tag. And, yeah, that's not cool.
Now, if you want to track your child, that's completely different.
Different thing. Different story.
Kids need to be tracked because they can't be trusted. Because they're lying, cheating, manipulative little brats.
Oh, I thought you were saying. I thought you meant because they were young and small, and you gotta know where they are all the time.
That too. But your teenagers, don't trust them as far as you can throw them because they doing something they shouldn't be doing.
A lot of times they do. This is true.
Mom, I'm gonna go over to so and so's house. They ain't at so and so's house. They're at their girlfriend's house doing something they don't need to be doing, like making babies.
Making babies? So, but how do you know? See, that's a different thing. Oh, Mom, I'm going to be at a friend's house. Okay. And you track them and they're at their friend's house. Okay, but what you don't know is who's in there.
Not the friend that you want them to be with because they're like, I don't want you hanging out with that person. What do? They go hang out with that person just because you said, I don't want you hanging out with that person.
For me, it's more of a safety thing. I wish I could have tracked them when they were teenagers. But okay, but then if you track them, what do you do? If you find out they're in the wrong place, what are you going to do? Go over there and get them or whatever?
No, wait till their ass comes home and then it's grounded for the next 37 years. And they're doing yard work and cleaning out the garage.
Okay, so we're talking about kids. Okay, so you track your kids, that's fine. But if you're at a point where you got to track your significant other, I mean that's you're at a bad place already, right?
You don't need to be in a relationship. You have issues. You have subscriptions. That's what you have.
So if you're tracking your mate, and then you find nothing, let's say for 30 days, and you find nothing, do you quit tracking them because you trust already? Say, oh, okay, well, 30 days, there's nothing there. I might as well just stop tracking.
Maybe your mate knew you were tracking them, and they decided to lay low for 30 days, maybe 40 days or so. And they're like, okay, now I got that trust back. Guess what? I'm going to go screw so-and-so. What do you think of that, bitch?
It might not even be screwing somebody. It might be like, well, I'm going to go to the titty bar. I'm going to go to the strip club.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh, to some relationships, there's something wrong with that. Besides the fact that you're throwing away money.
It's their money to throw away. So out of every dollar you put in that G-string...
It's their money to throw away, remember? It's all...
Hey, let me finish my thing. So every dollar you throw in that G-string, you need to get 50 cents back because your wife owns half of that. She wants her change.
So, again, with guys, it's different, right?
Why is it different with guys?
Well,
why is it got to be different with guys? Because they have
what if Jamie or you said, Jamie, I'm going to go to the strip club and watch the guys?
You'd say, I'm coming with you. Well, it's good for the goose. It's good for the gander.
Oh, eBay.
He would, too. He'd be right there, right along with me.
Well, what about that? Couples
he'd
going
be putting
together.
more money in the G-strings than I would be. Well, son of a bitch.
I could care less if my hubby goes. We've been married too long, and if he wants to go see boobs and butt, go for it.
Well, where we live, it's not a titty bar. It's a bikini bar where we live because we can't show It's against the law to show nipple in my state.
You can't show a nipple over there?
Can't show nipple.
Oh, shit. That sucks. But anyway.
Now, if you put a pasty on, I guess you're okay.
Yeah.
Because you're abiding by the law.
I say, because somebody wants to go to a strip club or, I mean, some people are wound tight. They don't want their husbands going to Hooters kind of a thing anyway. Even like a Hooters.
Ain't nothing but a bunch of hoes running around in orange shorts.
Oh, they're just trying to make a living. They're just trying to make a living.
They couldn't cut it on the post, so they're resorted to serving up wings.
Who cares where you get your appetite from as long as you eat at home? Damn.
Who said that? Where's that at? Oh.
Kate.
Did you go, Kate?
Who cares where you get your appetite from as long as you eat at home?
Yep. There ain't not one looking.
But that's the problem. Getting the appetite that not at home, and you're not at home, that's where the problem can happen. At least I think.
Yeah.
But that's funny. That's actually I get it.
Do you, though?
Yeah, I get it. Man, they pay for him if he's exactly. See, I just tell him he can pay for a boob job and he shuts up. Well, there you go. You want to see silicone? All right, pay up. I'll do it.
Why do you want to? I mean, why do you want to see a bag of silicone?
There's dudes that like boobs, and you know. See, now we're getting into different territory. Would you have a boob job for your hubby? And
Why do it for somebody else?
And go to that surgery.
Why do it for somebody else?
Well, that's what I mean. I'm talking about husband and wife.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if he's not happy with what she has, then he should never have married her.
Well, that's not fair because you know, as you age, gravity takes over sometimes, right?
The sands of time go where they choose.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the lady, the wife, who's not happy with the result of gravity, and she says, "You know what? I'd like to have a boob job."
It's her choice, not his.
It's only $12,000 or whatever, $10,000. Or you go to Mexico, you can do it for $4,000. But
yeah, but then you're getting liquid heroin put in you.
So whatever it is, if you do it on this side, would the ladies do that?
But it's her choice.
So if the husband says, "I want you to have a boob job," she shouldn't do it.
Then obviously something's wrong with her that he doesn't like, and he should never have agreed to marry her. I mean, when you say,
yeah, but I mean, what if the boobs were defying gravity, 30 years ago, but now 30 years later?
That's like saying, "I love you, but your tits, they're just too small," or "I'm tired of looking at your tits hanging down to your toenails." And that's when you go, "Well, yeah, and your fucking balls are wrinkled, and you just don't hit the spot anymore. Maybe you should get your dick extended."
Honey, your balls are hanging too low.
It happens. I mean, they're not high and tight like they were when you were a teenager. Now they're like dragging along on the floor as you walk along.
Oh my goodness. Just trying to get a visual on that, and it's not helping. Is there a ball tightening procedure or a ball shortening procedure?
Google it. I'm sure there is.
Oh man, how the hell did we get here? We were talking about tracking partners. Now we're talking about low-hanging nuts.
That's
gonna
kind of
skip.
like that. That's kind of like that stupid song. Do your balls hang low? Do they swing to and fro?
To your what song is that?
Do your balls hang low? Do they swing to and fro? You know that stupid song.
Alrighty. Good for you, Kay. Would you get surgery done on your handballs?
Well, it depends how often I was sitting on them. or some guys don't have this problem, but I do because I have thick thighs. So before I sit down, I have to lift my nuts up because if I don't, they get between my thighs and then they end up getting squished, and it's not a fun feeling.
You know, if they got that bad, you know who did something, a funny segment on this?
Molly's not familiar with that song.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's kind of like a Seinfeld thing. And, oh my goodness, Larry had long balls. They called him Long Ball Larry. They called him.
Okay, well, a ball is a sphere, so how can it be long?
Long ball. So, would I have the surgery? I mean, if they were like hanging, I probably would. I wonder if that's just a cosmetic procedure from the skin, just, you know, like a lift. How bad could it be? I don't know if I would. If they start looking like tube socks, then yes.
I'm trying something.
If your balls look like tube socks, yeah, it's time to. Yeah, I get it.
It didn't work.
Your balls hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
It didn't work.
Oh, this show is going to crap right now. If wife don't mind a boob job and husband pays to get it done, right?
All right, where am I going? Hang on. Hang the
What are you doing,
frack
man?
on.
Ball loft? What? I'm looking at ball loft, and all I get is lofting a baseball or a softball.
Okay, so did you hear it?
Hear what?
Oh, sweet Jesus, let me do it again.
Well, I got music on. You didn't tell me to turn the music down.
All right, turn your music down. Or off. Oh, hell, now we gotta wait for this. Now we gotta wait for this shit.
Okay, somebody sent me the thing.
All right, here it comes.
Ooh.
Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? Can you throw 'em on your shoulder like a concert? Do your balls hang low? Ting-a-ling, hot damn! Find a woman.
Okay, did you hear it?
Yeah, heard it.
So now you know the song, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Didn't even know that existed.
It exists. Do your balls hang low? Do they swing to and fro? And yes, they have a scrotum lift. Cheryl is correct.
Male genital cosmetic surgery. Other available procedures include scrotal reduction
Make it
or
smaller.
testicular implants.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for the guys that don't have any.
Or that had them removed from cancer.
Yes. Scrotal reduction or scrotoplasty involves removing excess skin from the scrotum.
Mm-hmm.
This may be required by men who are unhappy about their scrotum size, or more rarely, who have a congenital condition.
Yes.
So you're saying it's possible. It's possible.
Just like ladies have a vaginal rejuvenation thing, we have a scrotum rejuvenational thing. You can make that thing look like it's 15 years old again.
I never thought about it. and mine, you know, are not at knee level yet, so I think I'll leave them alone for now.
But by the time they get to your knee level, you'll be 90 years old. So would you do it then?
You know, if I put shorts on and they're hanging out of my shorts, then it's time to get a reduction or whatever.
No, that's just time for you to start wearing bikini underwear. And get rid of the boxers, dude.
If they're hanging that low, yeah.
Oh.
If they're hanging that low, do you even need them anymore? You might as well put them in your pocket, you know,
Just throw them over your shoulder at that point. I mean, come on. Just go whoop.
Well, there you go. This is exactly right. It'll become a problem when they start dipping into the toilet water.
I'm not going to say anything because I had a friend that had something dip into the toilet water every time he sat down.
Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, no, it's...
I'm like, well, motherfucker, you were just blessed.
Prosthetic, yeah, there is. There is. I don't know if they're plastic or made out of marble or glass or what. I don't know. If I was going to replace them, I don't know if I'd replace them. I would just put like a protective helmet around them so I would never have to.
A protective helmet. Hey, baby, we need to go to the store because I need to buy a new helmet for my nutsack. And then it looks like a football helmet. You know, a cage that you hang on to, and then you dip it in, and a little strap over the top. Yep, I can see it now. Just made $1 million.
Hey, it could work. That way, guys don't have to worry about being kicked there when they're caught off guard.
That's the same thing as a jock strap in a cup.
Yeah, but those are not comfortable to walk around in, and they're obvious when you're wearing them.
Jock straps are comfortable. Cups are not.
Well, the cup is the point. This is a good point. If your partner has to go to a strip club, give them a stack of ones and feel good that you have good communication.
See, there you go. They were made out of silicone. I couldn't think what they were made. I wanted to say rubber.
Cause for less lying overall. Look, don't lie. Don't lie. Just tell me you're going to the strip club.
Hey, Chrissy.
Right? Don't lie. Just tell me you're going to. Tell me you want to go to over here. It's called Stilettos. Well, so don't lie. Just tell me you're going to.
Ours is called Tiger Tails, and once again, it's a bikini bar. And typically, the dancers at these things are fucking crack hoes. I mean, they're all on meth. They're all on crack. They're all doing coke, whatever. I mean, they're a bunch of hoes on drugs. I mean, who wants to go watch a bunch of underweight, tiny boobs, saggy ass, no teeth woman dance and shake their little saggy ass for $15? Not my cup of tea.
And where is this at? I mean, that you just described a horrible place.
Hey, now I've seen a donkey show, okay, in real life.
So I'm assuming what that is, but I don't know what that is because I haven't seen it. Well, so is that what I think it is?
Trust me, you don't want to see it. And probably it is what you think it is.
Yeah, Robin, you say that now because you're a single man. That's why you say that.
It includes a donkey, a harness, and a female. That's all you need to know.
I mean, that's like that animal crap. What do you call that?
Bestiality.
Yeah. And that's not okay.
No, it's not. Oh.
Why?
Why?
Oh, you know the answer to that. You know the answer to that question. Can a guy take his ball or balls out of his...
Okay, so
what?
Angela... I personally, I don't know, but I've seen in video some guys are able to screw themselves with their own penis and actually ejaculate. And I've actually heard that guys can tuck their nuts up in there. Why they'd want to is beyond me, but I mean, hey.
I never heard of that before.
There's videos out there. Pornhub.
No, thank you. I don't understand the purpose of that.
Well, I guess it's the best of both worlds.
Why do dwarfs laugh when they run? Because the grass tickles their balls.
Hey, now let's leave the little people jokes alone. I mean, I like little people.
Oh,
What is
He-Man,
it? Why do
He-Man,
dwarfs
He-Man.
laugh when they run?
Oh.
Put that back up. Put that back up. Because the grass tickles their balls as they run. Okay, they cannot help it. They're vertically challenged. And I have seen little people naked, and they have normal sized equipment.
Do they now?
They do. They have normal sized equipment.
And you know this for a fact.
Yes.
Are they all like that?
Don't know. I haven't seen every little person in the world naked.
That song is about an elephant talking about its ears. Y'all ruined my kid's song.
Oh, do your balls hang low thing? I didn't ruin it. I didn't change the wording.
Yeah, but do they say balls in it? Or
They
did
do.
they just
I'll play
change
it
the
again
words?
for you. I'll play it again for you.
Yeah, play it again.
All right.
Play it again, Sam. Play it again.
Hang on. I got to figure out how to rewind. Okay, rewind. Are you ready?
If I get copyrighted for this, I'm going to kill you. A ball song.
Hang on. We got a commercial.
2 words for you. YouTube Premium.
YouTube Premium. What's that? I don't know.
It's the best thing that will happen to your life.
Is this it? Nope. I gotta back up. Hang on. Okay, here it is.
Balls hang low, do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? Can you throw 'em over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your balls hang
Okay, that's enough. Thank you.
Yes, they say balls. Okay. Now you know.
What is that original song though?
I don't fucking know.
That tune, that song.
Well, somebody said it was a child. Something about big elephant ears or something?
No, I think it's something else.
My grandmother used to sing that. See, Beth? See, it's been around for decades. I think they have one for the girls too.
Oh, good Lord. I prefer the chocolate salty balls in Chef in South Park. I prefer the sweaty balls from... Do you remember Saturday Night Live, sweaty balls?
No.
Oh, my goodness. You guys, look up sweaty balls on SNL.
Here we go.
As soon as the song started playing, my credit score went up.
Okay, so I got a boob one for you.
Oh, man.
Are you ready? Here it is.
Do your boobs hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? Can you throw 'em over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your boobs hang low?
So there's a boob song, too, huh?
There's a boob song.
Same song.
Girls, just so the girls aren't left out.
Testicular implants are big dollars. No,
I bet they are. I mean,
difference?
okay, so this does happen to guys, where a testicle will not drop and it has to be surgically removed, and sometimes in boys they drop right at birth. Sometimes it's like a dog; it waits a while till it comes out, and sometimes it never drops. And we all know that testicles were ovaries before they became testicles. Back to life. So this testicle replacement surgery thing is, if you only happen to have one, or if you had one removed, this makes it so you feel normal.
Right. So you feel normal, but it's not. If they're gone, then there's no.
They don't
gone.
work. They just make you feel normal.
Unless you get a testicle implant, which I don't know if that's a real thing or not, because I just made it up.
I don't see why it couldn't be. I mean, you have eye implants, you have heart implants, you have lung implants. Why can't they do a ball implant?
I'm not gonna go and check out mine afterwards. Mine are just right here, comfortable.
Well, and you should check for lumps in the shower. because that's when you have warm water running over them. They're a little lower. They're like in their own natural habitat of being warm and moist. So you should check them in the shower, just like ladies. You should check your bosoms in the shower, or
breasts for
weekly.
lumps. Yeah.
Yeah, we have the same issue with testicles.
Lisa says now you got all guys asking their wife or girlfriend if they have old balls. Do I have old balls?
If you have wrinkled balls,
I think the first time I heard old balls was in
Dennis the Menace.
no, it was
Oh,
in,
Mr. Wilson!
the movie Big Daddy with Adam Sandler. Because his ex-girlfriend started hooking up with an older guy. He was like in his 60s.
Oh, yeah, old balls.
Yeah.
Wish she worked at Hooters.
Hooters, yeah. Yeah. Not for this show. We're just talking hanging parts, balls.
Well, hair hangs.
Hanging bobs and boobs. Boobs and balls. Put him in his dog? You mean like fake
My
nuts?
friend wanted last month to put them in his dog.
Just singing then in my band voice. What the fuck are we talking about?
I have a Bam voice. There's a Bam voice out there.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that you caught, Julio. Hey, Moscow Mule. Yeah, exactly. You're like, it's like, what? Okay, I'm out of here. Somebody comes in on this conversation and goes, I'm out of here. I don't know. It's supposed to be about tracking people. Yeah, how do we get from tracking your partner to
Balls.
low-hanging nuts?
I have no idea. But hey, with me, I can turn anything sexual, so there you'll have that.
Hey, Rebecca.
Rebecca!
Hope you don't mind the ball talk. Search balls in my... No, I'm not doing that. Get away. Silicone. Okay, I'm real behind on these things. That's why I don't like to show comments, because if you don't just go through them, you're going to get way behind. Hey, Chrissy.
Yep. How's it going?
Well, welcome to Ball Talk.
And boob talk. We're talking about boobs, too.
Okay, boob and ball talk.
Boobs and balls. Balls and boobs.
How often does Manny go?
Go where? Manny, where do you go?
Oh, to like the strip club?
Oh.
I haven't gone in... Shoot.
It's been a while. He can't even
15
remember.
years?
It's been a while.
The waste of money. It's that's, sometimes you get to a point where you can't spend a lot of cash, and doing that kind of.
So what you're giving rolled coin in their J string?
Yeah, it's not cool to throw pennies out there, right? So you know what? I can't go. I can't go. I don't think they would appreciate a roll of pennies.
Here, darling, this is all I can afford to give you. Have
I
a
gotta-
cherry on me.
I have a few rolls, but I don't think you want them there. And I just think it's a complete waste of money.
It is, because they're going to spend it on crack anyway.
No, not all of them are crackheads. They're not. Some of them are just
98% of
trying to
them are.
live. No. I knew some personally. I knew a few,
Uh-huh.
and they got
The
families.
truth comes out, ladies and gentlemen.
They got kids, and they're
I'm
just
sure
trying to
they
make a
have
living.
kids. There are probably
did it.
30 or 40 of them.
They did. They did it once or twice a week, and they made their.
I bet they did it more than once or twice a week.
No,
Get
they made
30 kids.
their $2,000 for the weekend, and they were good. That's for you, buddy.
Ah, thank you. Oh, hell.
First time ever seeing Bam. Still kind of new here. Hey, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Bam is a
no filter. It's broken.
Bam is a peculiar creature.
Peculiar creature.
No filter, so you gotta be okay with hearing weird stuff.
Mm-hmm. And weird, we mean anything from A to Z, Z back to A. We even go negative. We'll even go positive. It doesn't matter. It's all over the spectrum.
The only thing he doesn't like to say is the C word.
I hate the C word. I hate the N word. I got to really be pissed in order to say the C word.
Yeah. That was a funny in the movie Step Brothers.
Boots and hose, hose and boots.
Holes
boots
and boats, boats and holes.
Oh,
Yeah.
boats. I thought it said boots.
Yeah. I wonder if what VT prefers in a nutsack. I don't know what VT prefers. I think she prefers the female friend. The female friends. I heard.
I just stepped into Xena.
Hey Beth. Sounds like Boys Town in Mexico.
I've been there. I have a couple of times.
Oh man. The young kind, yeah. Like Bam said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Whatever the spouse wants, he just needs to be comfortable when the tables are turned.
Exactly.
I get that. How far behind am I? Should I just skip forward? We're about 12 minutes behind on these comments.
How can you be that far behind?
It's because I leave one and we start talking, and then I'll leave it. In Houston back in the 90s, there used to be two girls who were called the Salad Sisters. They could chop veggies with their hoo-ha.
No, gross.
What?
That's disgusting. No. What? Okay, it just like, and I hate the Kardashians. God knows I hate the Kardashians. Okay, it's you don't put mayonnaise on it. It's not a condiment holder. It's not a salad bowl. It's not an accessory. You don't bedazzle the damn thing. You definitely don't cut food with it.
But how? Like holding a knife, you mean? Like that dude, did you see the guy who cut the, what did he do with the knife and the casino chips?
It's not a suitcase. You don't shove anything up in there.
Remember the casino chips? And the dude had like a knife attached to his schwang, and he just went back and forth and just knocking down all the chips. That was impressive. I was impressed by that, actually.
Well, the singing penis was pretty fucking impressive, too.
Oh, man. Didn't get the notification. What's the topic? Oh, if you don't know by now, legend. We're talking
anything and everything.
Couples.
Penis,
we're
boobs.
talking tracking or location services on your mate.
Old
We're
Ringo
talking
balls. Chopping salad with a hoo-ha.
we're talking long balls and low hanging parts on people, and whether or not you need to get them fixed. I hate my morbid curiosity. No, not thinking about hats. That's Buffalo Bill status from Silence of the Lambs.
Hello, Clarice.
Hello, Clarice. Oh man, that's what I heard. Tuck thing with the balls. I was like, what?
Exactly.
You gotta tuck them.
Well, back when I did drag, we didn't tuck them up in there. We would pull them between the legs and duct tape them down.
Okay, do you guys
They had to
consider
give the illusion that you did not have a penis.
Do you consider this a graphic, horrible conversation? Seriously.
Me?
No, anybody here listening and watching. Do you guys consider this like a horrible, bad conversation that... I mean, there are people who have these kind of conversations and they're really more like, ugh.
2 no's, 1 yes.
Like kind of gross. But I think the way we're having this conversation is... Honestly, I think it's funny as heck.
3 no's, 1 yes.
Oh, I remember MySpace Tom, yeah.
5 no. 6 no.
Yeah, again, I don't remember where we switched from
Hell
tracking
no, this is
your...
interesting.
If a husband wants to track his wife...
I thought we were done. I thought we were done with that.
I don't know if we got all the answers to that. Yeah, who cares?
Funny shit, nothing wrong with it. It's all what people's taste is. I mean, some people can handle a little bit of graphic pornography talk, other people can't. I mean, some people just have a stronger stomach than other people.
And this is a, and we're having it in a comical way. It's not like we're talking about like graphic detail of certain
Yeah, it's
things.
like,
We're just,
dude, let me tell you what I did last night. I took my right nut in my left hand and I shoved it in my bunghole. And then I did my left nut with my right hand, did the same thing. And then I wiped off for 3 days straight. Oh my God, I'm not right. I'm not right.
you know what? Since we're asking, I want to ask this
What are we asking?
for people who do anal. I'm just gonna go there. I have this question, and you watch some of these videos.
I've seen them. I've seen a lot of them.
And these toys are like this big or bigger.
Bigger, yep.
What the hell does that do to the sphincter? I mean, is that broken forever? Does that go back to normal?
Okay.
How the hell do they freaking have a bowel movement when you got? That's like something's wrong with that.
So, hang on.
Brandy, I did. I went there. I said, you know what? It's midnight somewhere. It's after midnight somewhere. So what the heck? Who cares?
All right. So, where this is it right here. Well, if I can get the damn thing pulled up, I mean, work with me here, motherfucker. All right, so now I gotta figure out how to share this motherfucker again. Present, share screen.
What are you gonna share? Hold on. I'm not showing anything. That's
Well, I'm gonna show you. Where the hell is it? Do I gotta pull it into the other computer? I bet I do. All right, let's take it over here.
Mac and the RGV. Hey, you're being sarcastic. It's all right. You don't like to talk? Well, I'm sorry, man. You can
All right, so
change the channel. If you're okay with it and cool, and I read it wrong, hey, no hard feelings. Welcome to the crazy show.
So you're saying about stretching.
How does a guy kiss himself?
The same way a girl does.
I mean, unless you're just kissing yourself like that.
That's same, yeah, same way. Or I guess in a mirror. All right, so believe it or not, evidently you can stretch this thing like skin. It's skin. It stretches. Now, I've heard stories in plumbing. There is this tool that plumbers use to test the plumbing of like PVC piping in the house to make sure that it's watertight and there's no leaks. Leaks. Oh, Jesus Christ. So they would use this.
Oh
this
my
piece
God,
right
he's
here.
gonna show stuff. Okay.
And what it is they stick it in the tube, and it's usually a 3-inch tube or a 4-inch tube. I think it can go as big as a 6-inch. And then they connect a like bicycle pump to it, and they blow this thing up to make it watertight in this hole, so they can fill this plumbing with water. And this piece of device is nicknamed a donkey dick because of its length and color, I guess. I honestly don't know, but that's what all the plumbers called it, was a donkey dick. And I've seen and heard stories of guys putting this in there and blowing it up.
In their what? In their
Bottom.
in their butts?
Yes. Okay, well, this thing is probably like circumference, I would say a good 3 inches round to begin with.
Okay,
Or 4
so
inches. Yeah, it's. I don't know what would possess somebody to do something like that, but yeah, no.
So back to the question.
Yeah.
And I believe it's called gaping. Because after you, that kind of a large object,
You would like
There's
have
a
a hole the
gaping
size of
hole,
a Grand
yeah.
Canyon.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, eventually it goes back to normal. I mean,
I would hope so.
yeah, Sammy,
I mean,
sweaty. Yeah, that was a funny segment. Sweaty balls.
people fist. So, I guess. I wouldn't understand.
Okay, so,
I don't see or understand the pleasure of no.
okay, so
Right?
back to my
You
question.
wouldn't walk for a fucking month straight.
So that's my thing. It's like, how do these people who do that kind of thing, when does their opening that's now like this get back to like this?
A couple of days.
And in those couple of days, not that you would know necessarily, but
I don't.
in those couple of days, how do they use a bathroom? I mean,
Like normal.
but if it's still loose as a goose, how I don't know. Maybe these are details I shouldn't ask, but I'm asking because
Wait, somebody just had to back that up. Bam. This question is what question, Beth?
was there something up there from her?
I don't know.
Oh,
What about the?
ONW. What's ONW?
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's some kind of gay talk or something. What is that? What's ONW?
I don't know. Goose is a goose.
Omit needless words. If that's what you mean, I don't know.
Well, and then they have. There's the adult companies that make the dildos. They make butt plugs, and they range in size from to. I mean, I don't know why anybody want that in their butt.
Yeah, this conversation has definitely taken a turn for the worst.
I agree.
Because now we're talking about moist.
I didn't say anything about being moist.
You said moist earlier.
I did not.
Yes, you did. It came out in something you were saying. The word moist came out.
I do like my cakes moist.
And why is moist such a bad thing? Why do some
I like
people
my-
just go?
I like
it.
my steaks moist. I mean, there's
See, I
nothing
wouldn't
worse-
call that moist. I'd call it.
There's nothing worse than a dry steak.
Well, that's true. Your nuts are in your panty? Oh no, you don't have nuts. Well, at least not that I know of.
How do you?
Silicone testicle prices depend if it's considered medical or cosmetic. Okay.
Who would want a silicone nut as a cosmetic?
Well, I mean, maybe what they're, I don't know. There's got to be something, they got to be made of something so that they don't
Silicone.
corrode or go bad. And you don't have
Oh, look, darling, I think my balls are corroded. What do you think?
you don't got to keep changing them every 3 years.
Oh.
So I'm thinking maybe, what are they using now? Titanium, maybe?
There's metal-free balls, okay, because you can't have metal in your body. And if you were to walk through a metal detector, you'd be setting the damn thing off. Not to mention, if you happen to walk by a magnet or something,
Hey, Jessica.
it'd get ripped right out your scrotum.
Oh, man. But glass.
No, because then if you break them, then you have glass. You have glass in your nut sack.
What's a ONW?
I have no idea.
ONW.
An amazing lover. I dated an ONW, and he was an amazing lover. I'm now whiskey? No. One night woman?
No. I'm
Help
stumped
us
on
out,
that one.
peeps. Help us out.
Yeah, I'm stumped on that one. What's an ONW?
Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. Hi, oh, dearie, oh, the freaks come out at night.
Oh man, we're way behind on these things. I'm gonna have to jump forward. Try to catch up. Catch up. Catch up.
On Paige says she peed herself.
Be right back.
Laughing so
Bam,
hard.
keep talking your tap dance nuts or
I'm
whatever.
still trying to figure out what an ONW is. I'm waiting for the answer to pop up here, so somebody tells me what an ONW is. Oh, one nut wonder. Ah, okay. Yep, there you go. A one nut wonder. What, you wonder how they can pop, or you wonder how it works, or what's the wonder about it? Oh no, we're not talking about gerbils, because I heard Richard Gere did gerbling back in the 80s. So it's a one nut wonder.
One nut wonder. Oh. Okay, I have heard of that. Poor guy. Is there any difference at all? I mean, is there any difference to his function or any of that stuff?
Well, supposedly they can still produce the same amount of semen. Can you help me find my wiener? Well, it depends, Sammy. Where'd you put it?
Oh my goodness. What are you guys doing for Halloween?
Well, let's just say you're going to be surprised.
He wanted his dog to be intact after the dog had his removed.
Why do people think I'm Dana Carvey?
Hey, Chrissy. Hey. Dana Carvey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can see that a little bit. Dang.
That's the second time I've seen that Dana Carvey guy. I hate that fucking kid.
You don't like Dana Carvey?
No.
Okay, this request was made. Chrissy asked about this, and I'm going to ask you, and I forgot.
Where is my T-shirt with you and Bam on it? What, like picture?
Oh yeah, you got to do a photo so I can put it on and make a T-shirt out of it.
No, use one of my skinny photos.
Oh,
Back when I was
come
young
on.
and cute. I'm old and fat now.
I mean, I could do that, but I assume people wanted a picture of you now. Jessica, thanks so much for the super sticker. Less balls and wieners in tonight's topic.
Manny is not allowed.
But I don't go. I don't do that. I don't. It's not. Oh, it's talking about like going to a strip club or something. It's like it's not a. I don't know. Yeah, we're getting too deep into certain things.
Oh, Chrissy, no, I am. Trust me, I am old and I'm fat.
I think you should take a picture just the way you are right now and then use that. Yeah, I got one of those. You did one of those, yeah.
With something like... I don't know, I had that little hat thing on going on, yeah.
Thank you, Paige. Oh, man. I think I may have to rethink my career choices. People would throw money to put my clothes back on.
Exactly. I'm right there with you. You know, they'd be like, take some of it off. Wait, here's $100. Put it back on. Do I hear 5? 1,000? $10,000. Okay, right there, $10,000. All right, fine. I'll put my shirt back on for you.
Last time I went to a strip club, 2009, people were playing beer pong. Really?
In a strip club, beer pong.
I hate the C word. Never want to say it, never want to hear it. Same with the N word. Some words need to crash and burn.
I agree.
Yeah. Agreed. Bam, we call it no shades of gray here. No filter Friday. There you go. I like that.
That's a good one.
No filter Friday. I've seen the meme of dad from Step Brothers now as a Jeffrey Dahmer's dad. Seems he can't raise his kids. Oh, that's funny. That's right. The father from Step Brothers. Have you seen the Step Brothers movie? Will Ferrell and
to like Mexico or something.
no,
Okay, no.
two guys in their 30s. In their 30s or almost 40s, they still live at home. She's got a son, he's got a son. Then everybody lives together, and then you wouldn't understand. But the father in that movie is the father of Jeffrey Dahmer in the series.
Oh,
So they're making memes about he can't raise his kids right to save his life. That's funny. That is a good one. My philosophy is if you have to track your partner, you shouldn't be with that person. That's crossing the unhealthy boundaries.
exactly.
If you got to track them. That's funny. I'm gonna post that one
Which post?
about the Jeffrey Dahmer, the father, the actor. I forgot his name.
You sound funky.
Mayonnaise may cause friction.
Okay, so once again, it's not a condiment holder, people. You don't put mayonnaise on it. You don't put eggs in it. It's not a condiment holder. You just don't do it.
Where did mayonnaise come into the equation here?
So you need to do something with that mic. You sound weird.
With the mic, really?
Yeah. So Kim Kardashian was on a talk show. I think it was Ellen or some stupid talk show. And her and her sister Chloe, or which, I don't know which one it is, they talk about how they make the panini shiny. And they put mayonnaise on it because it makes it shiny. Well, and then there's a doctor on there that says, you just don't do that because next thing you know, you're getting all kinds of like bacteria stuck up in there, and then you'll get like yeast infections going on. So it's not a condiment holder, people. It is an oven. You get things heating and mixing up in there, and bacon, and then a baby pops out. It's an oven. It's not a condiment holder.
Alrighty.
So that's where the mayonnaise came in.
Speaking of mayonnaise,
I love Hellmann's. Okay,
Hellmann's or Miracle Whip. Hellmann's or Miracle Whip.
Hellmann's all the way. And then Kim even said, "Oh, and she'll bedazzle her panani too." Okay, you don't bedazzle it. You're not walking around naked. Nobody needs to see it. We don't want to see it. We don't care about it. We know you got it. It's there. Keep it to yourself, you stupid slut. So I really don't like the Kardashians. They're a bunch of fucking hoes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan either, but not that I hate them for what they do, but I'm just everybody's there's an audience for everything, right?
Well, I guess. I just don't. I don't like the Kardashians and Kim. She was pimping out Chris was pimping Kim out. Slut.
Oh my goodness. Hey Roxanne. Oh man, you just missed some interesting conversation.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, no.
I mean, would you bedazzle your penis?
The hell are you talking about?
Well, she bedazzled her panani. Would you bedazzle your penis?
People can do whatever they want with their stuff, but I'm not. No, just no.
Got
No.
one either.
Just
Just one of those little
no.
bedazzles come off inside somebody. Next thing you know, yeah, it's a world of hurt.
The difference for the better. He had children also. Okay. Yes. No, you're not, Bam. Okay, I'm just catching up on these. I just jumped
wow.
forward because we're so behind on count.
So behind.
I agree. It has to be a picture of both you the way you are now. See? The picture of, maybe not without your hat, maybe, but I think we'll do that.
SMH. What's SMH?
Shaking my head.
Oh.
Bam is using an old and fat filter.
Yeah, I could make myself look older.
Is that the filter you use? Hey, use a filter. Use a Vanessa filter. Take 20 years off of you.
Yeah, I'm not into smudging myself, making myself look like a cartoon character. Shine it up, honey. Shine it up, Sue says.
Yes, John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell are funny together. Oh my God, that's what gross. Yeah, yeah. I think we're just gonna go back to okay. So your husband says, or boyfriend, I should say, because at this point, if it's a husband thing, it's a bit of a different story. A bit. Calm down, just a bit for start. But if the boyfriend says, "Where you at? Where you going? Where you been? Where were you? I tried to call you like for 2 hours and you didn't answer or whatever."
Red flag. Red flag. Red
Right?
flag.
Right? I used to love Miracle Whip.
I did too until I tasted Hellman's.
Yeah, I think now I like Miracle Whip only because they use it. Do they use Miracle Whip in deviled eggs? Or is it Hellman's?
You can use either one.
Either one? Okay.
Miracle
know.
Whip is sweeter.
I just migrated from Miracle Whip to Hellman's over the years. I don't know why. Now it's just Hellman's.
Yeah, Miracle Whip is sweeter than Hellman's. Hellman's is real mayonnaise. Miracle Whip is fake mayonnaise. Okay.
If you don't have a brick fire oven, you can get a pizza stone. Is that what you call it? A pizza stone?
Yes.
From Bam. Bam sells pizza stones.
Well, I sell Pampered Chef.
Pampered Chef. And within Pampered Chef, he's got pizza stones.
I do.
I slathered mayonnaise on my hair in the mid-'80s. Glamour magazine recommended it for shinier hair.
Yes, and actually mayonnaise is a really good conditioner because it is oil and egg.
What's up, La Blue?
So if you are interested in any kind
Boricua.
of Pampered Chef, you can go to that link right there and buy some Pampered Chef stones. Right now, this month in October, they are 15% off unglazed stones. And they've been upgraded. Dishwasher safe now.
And they got handles. They got handles on the end.
Yes. Unlike my stone, which is just round and flat.
The best mayonnaise is QP.
QP.
QP or Kipi? QP, I want to say, from Japan.
QPie.
QPie. What did I come into? Yeah.
Oh,
man.
mayonnaise talk. Shine it up, honey.
Now it's mayonnaise talk. Before that, we were talking long balls.
And putting mayonnaise on the panani. Like the Kardashians did.
Yeah, actually, we weren't talking about that, but
And bedazzling it, which you don't do.
COVID, bummer. Get well soon. Stay home. Sleep a lot. That helps, actually.
Sleep works.
The Korean mail, number one reason I have the Yami Buy app.
Is
Yami
Kate
Buy
in here?
app.
Kate's in here, isn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Kate, Pampered Chef does ship to Australia.
Yeah, it sucks to have the Rona. Shiny towels at the Hellman's all the way. Yeah, I think Hellman's is. I don't know. I wouldn't not eat it if it had Miracle Whip. Just a different taste. That's all.
It does. Now, see, I've had the Duke's mayonnaise, and not tell the difference between Dukes and Hellman's. I mean, there's a little bit of a difference, but not much. And now they're starting to infuse mayonnaise with like olive oil and other flavors.
Mayo, beer, and eggs in your hair.
And then they're I think it, who is it? Is it Hunts?
Tomasa.
They do
Tomasa. Welcome.
mayo and ketchup mixture. They actually sell mayo and ketchup mix.
That song is Jibs, Chain Hang Low.
There you
The
go.
chain hangs low. The chain.
Do
hang
your
low.
balls hang low? Do they swing to and fro? Do your balls hang low?
He actually played the song. There's a low ball song, a hanging ball song.
And boobies too.
He was saying the cooch cook stuff. I said a brick fire oven if you. Oh, get it. You get it? You get it.
I got it. Got it.
Sorry, a little slow there. Dukes, mayonnaise. Wait a minute. Mayonnaise. Wait a minute. What?
Mayonnaise on the kitty.
That's a freak shit.
Hey, Julio, that's what the Kardashians do. They're freaks.
That Manny balls hanging. Yeah, just saying. You gotta watch. Look up Curb Your Enthusiasm. There's a episode where they're talking about the doctor tells Larry he's got long balls, and it's so funny. It's when they've got the Katrina family living with them. The Katrina family that was displaced because of the hurricane. That's some funny stuff. I received the seasoning blends I ordered from Pampered Chef already. Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
they
quick.
shipped quick.
Duke's mayo. Second time I see that. Never had deviled eggs. You know what's criminal? How cheap they are. I mean, easy to make, right? How much is a dozen eggs? $3 now. A carton of 12. The HEB over here.
Well, unless you're in Hawaii, they're like $20, I'm sure.
Well, let's just say $3 for a normal dozen eggs in a dozen. So the HEB over here, they make deviled eggs. They sell a dozen. You know, they cut them in half. So, but it's a dozen eggs, and they sell them for $20 friggin'. I think that's friggin' criminal.
They got to be made right, because there's several different ways to make a deviled egg. I mean, most people take the yellow yolk out, put some mayo in there, and then put it back in the egg. No, you need other stuff in there. You need a little salt, a little pepper, a little garlic, a little paprika, a little dill. I mean, you got to season that yolk up a little bit to give it a little kick to it.
Mustard, right?
Yes, you got to put mustasa in there.
Celery makes the stuff sweet.
Little pickle juice.
Pickle juice. Ugh, that's nasty, bro. Let's go back to the talking. They went in with the pinhole, came out with a porthole. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I got my. Kate, you're gonna give Bam a heart attack.
Oh my God! If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, oh sweet Jesus! Oh Lord, have mercy!
Oh God.
I don't know about tracking a man or anyone, right?
Oh my goodness.
You shouldn't be that
Well, go get yourself one just to try it out.
overprotective. You should not be that overprotective or that insecure about yourself to where you have to track your spouse or your mate. I mean, that's
Like if you're suspicious all the time, well then that's a problem.
I mean, yeah.
Did they give you a reason to be suspicious?
Or
I
if
mean-
you're just suspicious to begin with, then you have an issue, dude.
If they did, that's another problem. If they're giving you a reason to be suspicious, well then okay, I can see where maybe you have a concern. But if they haven't, and you guys talk all day, you know what's going on in each other's lives, then, right? What's the point? Why do it? Just to do it? Just to see? Are some of you, do you test your partners or whatever?
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to take them for, you know, a couple 100-mile ride before you actually take them to the altar. I mean, you want to make sure that the motion and the ocean and the equipment all works to your satisfaction before you take it to the altar.
Okay. $3. I need to move to your town. They're like $8 a year for a dozen eggs. $8. It's freaking ridiculous.
Well, that you can thank them fucking Democrats for that shit.
Well, here it's like $3.43 for a regular dozen of eggs. It used to be like $1.75.
I just bought well, I buy eggs by the 18. It's not by the dozen. I'm buying by the 18. And I just bought 18 of them, and it cost me $8.50.
Paprika.
Paprika!
Half and half. Mayo and mustard, chili powder on top. Yum. Yeah, I love. I can eat freaking the half, right? A deviled egg is a half an egg. I can eat a whole tray. I can eat 24 of them things. Paprika. Bam, I like your personality. I had a good friend that was like you, and I miss him. Bam, you're more open. Oh, Bam's open, all right.
Yeah, I'm open.
In
I
more
try to
ways than
close.
one. In more ways than one.
I try to close, but it just doesn't work.
Do you mean one in the... I don't even know what that means.
Kate, you mean one in the... Oh. One in the pink, two in the stink.
Why did you just write that? You could write it. One in the pink, two in the stink. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, you do.
Been with my man 23 years, never needed to look at a phone.
So pink,
Same to me. We don't do
pink, stink.
we don't do thag shit. I'm here talking about ball. Oh, I bet he's loving this conversation. He's like, what the f- are you listening to over there? Talking about long balls.
It's live now. Baby, it's not Memorex. We're fucking live.
I have to find my phone for my kids. I only check it when they know they're traveling. For us, it's courtesy, so you don't ask 50 times a day. But I don't know. Do you guys ask? I don't ask.
Well, why'd you ask? Oh, what'd you do? Where were you? What'd you do? Who'd you do it with? Why'd you do it? So why'd you go there? Why'd you go there?
I mean, sometimes you ask, "Oh, where you at?" But it's not to track where they're at. It's just like, "Oh, what are you doing? Where you at?" But it's like,
you know, why not just come home and go, oh, well, how was your day?
it's one of those
What'd you do?
innocent
Well,
questions.
I went shopping. I had lunch with the girls, and we went and had a cocktail, and then I came home. Oh, okay. So you need to fucking know.
Okay. But they insist on me tracking and say, "Oh yeah, here, just look." It's like, "Oh, where you at?" Well, look at the app. I was like, "I'm not looking at the app. I'm not tracking. I'm not a tracker. I'm not used to that. Down here, we're in this part of Texas."
Fucking Democrats.
$10 for a 16 count.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of money,
I think I'd go out and buy some fucking chickens and say, lay, motherfucker.
right? Maybe it is time to get some chickens. Yep, I agree. More productive things than tracking.
Get the white chickens because they lay the white eggs. The white eggs taste better than the brown eggs. So
I like the brown egg.
Don't
Brown
buy the
eggs
brown
taste good.
chickens.
Brown eggs taste good.
No, they taste weird.
Two in the pink, one in the stink. I got it. Now I understand now.
Oh, look, there's Barbie. Sucking on a sucker.
If I'm eating plain scrambled eggs, I have to eat them with ketchup.
I like ketchup on my
I've done
egg.
that. I do that. Yep.
Gotta have ketchup on the eggs. And you know what works really well with ketchup? You know, sometimes if you get feeling a little frisky or a little froggy, throw a little bit of mustard on there too.
On eggs?
Oh, yeah.
Hell no.
Oh yeah. Or
Mustard.
or if you have like a hamburger patty and you're out of like sausage or bacon, fry up a hamburger patty and
What's up, Sue?
do your eggs and a little ketchup on the egg, a little A1 on the hamburger patty, and then you mix this together. That's really good too.
Mustard and eggs to me doesn't sound good.
You don't even know what's there with the egg yolk.
See, but when you're talking about kids tracking, it's different.
Absolutely.
It's different when you're talking about the kids. And you go to the car to maintenance and found the mechanic found a tracking device. Yes, that's the one that I read. And she was being tracked by the dude's new girlfriend, right? Yeah, by the dude's new girlfriend. Just got your phone back. What up, DD?
Double D.
Brown eggs, yes. That's what I get, the brown eggs.
Now, when I have fish, I do tartar sauce and ketchup on the fish.
Yeah, I don't do fish at all, so.
Oh, fish is good. Lots of protein in fish.
Too much mercury in fish, that's the problem. Can't eat eggs alone. Yeah, I need it with ketchup. You got to put a little salt. No matter what, you got to put salt on eggs, period. You have to.
Yeah, but
You have
okay.
to. That's the
So,
law.
all right. So when you cook an egg, never salt the egg until you're ready to eat it, because
Right.
salt will make the egg separate.
I like to make my eggs hotel style. You know what hotel style eggs are?
Oh God, he cooks his eggs in bacon grease.
No, I do that too. That's dirty eggs and bacon. But I'm talking if you just want scrambled eggs, you do a
powdered
hotel
egg.
style.
It's a powdered egg.
No, real eggs, shell egg. Oh, and that's the other thing. Here's a secret: if you go to IHOP or Denny's or that kind of place, when you order your Grand Slam breakfast or whatever, ask for shell eggs, and you'll get actual shell eggs that they got to crack open. Otherwise, they're going to use those liquid eggs. So ask for shell eggs.
Oh, the kind out of the milk carton.
Right. So ask for shell eggs when you go to IHOP or Denny's. And it's a difference. You'll see it's different. And if you want fresh fries at McDonald's or Burger King, you ask for no salt on your fries. They got to make you a fresh batch.
Salt's not good for you anyway. It makes you retain water, and then you're bloated.
Yeah, that's not good for you. So you do the scrambled egg, you put it in your nonstick pan, put a little bit of milk. I don't even know what's the word for it. You're not stirring it. You've got your flat little
Folding.
yeah, like folding, and you got it on the fire for a couple of minutes, and you take it off the flame. Then you do the same thing, a minute or two, and then you put it back on the flame, and you do the same thing. You will get nice, perfect scrambled eggs. And I hope you guys don't overcook your scrambled eggs and then you chop it up and make like ground beef out of your scrambled eggs, because that's horrible. That's horrible.
So my nephew says I make the fluffiest scrambled eggs he's ever had in his life.
Oh yeah, I gotta
Yep.
try those.
And all I do is just
Brown. What was that more?
butter and eggs. That's it.
If you're feeling froggy, jump.
Ribbit.
Only never over easy. Yolk gross me out.
Oh, I love
Sunny side up is
over
good,
easy.
but only when it's cooked in bacon, bacon grease. Not oil, bacon grease. That's so good. Nasty mustard on eggs, but then again, I can't stand mustard. Mustard on hot dogs only. That's it. No ketchup on hot dogs, only mustard. Ketchup and mustard on my tater tots.
I put ketchup on my baked potatoes.
That's so wrong, but
It's a potato.
it's a potato, so I guess it's all
Like
right.
the inside of a French fry.
Do you put it on your mashed potatoes too?
Sometimes, yeah. If I'm
Interesting.
eating like Salisbury steak with gravy on it, and I have
Yeah.
mashed potatoes with gravy on it, I put ketchup on the Salisbury steak, and then I'll take mashed potato and grab a piece of steak with the ketchup and everything on it. Yeah.
Cholula, ketchup and Cholula.
And like I mix my ranch dressing with Thousand Island on my salads. And when I eat like chicken strips, it's barbecue and ranch mixture.
Interesting. Chorizo con huevo. That's my go-to breakfast almost every day. You're not supposed to eat that every day, but I love it. With corn tortillas, beans on the side. The insecurity of chicks. I was dating a chick back in the 90s. She would ask, what do I do when I go to the bar? I said, come with me. She said, nope. Right? Tell them to come with. Fish is yucky. Yeah, I don't like.
No,
I don't do
fish is not
seafood.
yucky. It's
Shrimp
good for
I'll
you.
eat fried shrimp. Breaded shrimp.
I love scrimps.
All
I
day.
love them. Love them, love them, love them.
Fish tacos.
You know
blood
who
and
has the
yolk.
best scrimps? You guys all have Happy Panda?
Happy Panda.
Yeah, Panda Express?
Oh yeah.
Okay, go there and get their honey walnut shrimp. Oh, my God.
Honey walnut shrimp. Okay.
Oh, my God. To die for.
Victor, when I was working at the police department, this woman called because her abusive ex kept showing up at places she was at. Turns out that when they were together, he had a small tracker sewed into the bottom of her purse.
Yep.
Dang.
Some men go as far as getting the woman drunk. I mean, drunk to the point she'll pass out and inject a tracker under the skin. Yep, motherfuckers do that shit.
That's not normal.
It's not, but, you know, that's abusive relationships.
Yeah, McDonald's always asks for a round egg instead of folded eggs.
Exactly. You get a
Yes.
round egg, it's a real egg.
Right. Correct.
You get a folded egg, it's powdered. Well, actually,
Spatula. Yeah, it's like a
it's
flat
taken out
spatula.
of a plastic bag, thrown in a microwave, and just heated, so you don't even know what the hell it is.
Boiled
But
eggs.
McDonald's
are
isn't food. It's not food.
good. I like hard boiled eggs, but it's got to be very hard boiled, very cooked well. I don't like a soft yolk. I want it cooked all the way. So, all right. I think we're gonna call it a night.
Yeah, I got to get up at like 6-ish.
It was quite interesting. Interesting conversation tonight, to say the least.
The very least.
We talked long balls and
Wrinkled balls.
wrinkled balls and long
Swinging
boobs.
titties.
Yep.
Hose swinging on
Boat and
Balls.
hose. Boat and hose.
hose on poles.
Taking pennies to the strip club, which is not recommended, but you know,
Yeah, that's one way to get your ass evicted.
if you're on a budget,
If you're on a budget, just don't go.
pennies are acceptable, but only in rolls of 100, please. All right.
Yes, Moscow, I do have a gag reflex.
Oh God. The friend's girlfriend put him on her phone plan. He didn't know that she put him on a kid family plan. We were out that night and he got a notification that the girlfriend tracking. Oh. Yeah, that's... I don't know. I have an issue with being tracked. It's like I don't have an issue being tracked myself, but I'm not going to track somebody. I think if they're going to do something, they're going to do something, and I'll eventually find out or not or whatever, but I'm not going to live like that, right? So the answer to this was yes.
Yes.
I don't know what, why anyway. We already had that kind of conversation a couple of weeks ago. Discussion went from balls to eggs.
Back to balls. Do your balls hang low? Do
I have a tracking
swing to and fro?
complex. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't mind it. I don't care if I'm being tracked. I don't know. Just like people have an issue. Oh, the Chinese. I don't want them to track my moves and stuff. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, the Chinese already know what you had for dinner 3 days ago.
They want to track me. They want to see. Want to go to the bathroom all the time. They want to know when to do that. Okay.
Yeah, well, when they invade here, they're in for a treat. Come to my house, motherfucker. That's all
Good
I'm
night,
gonna
Kelly.
say.
Good night, everybody. And you can sing the Jangle Balls song, whatever you call that thing.
Do your balls hang low? Do they swing to and fro? Do your balls hang low?
I'll leave it on. I'll leave it on. All right. I'll leave it on. And then, okay, so when you start tracking, then there's no need to call and say, hey, what's up? You just, okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to call because I already know. See? Right? Isn't that a problem?
So, Chase Chrisley got engaged the other day.
Who?
Chase Chrisley.
Who's Chase Chrisley?
Todd Chrisley's kid.
Remind me who that is again?
The one that's suing Crystal Ball Woman.
Oh, the dude that looks gay?
Yeah.
Okay, but he's not, or is he?
Well, he says he's not. I say he is.
Okay, now I know who you're talking about.
But yeah. Well, he had a kid last year, so this year he decides to get married.
Chrissy, I'll see what I can put together. I'll convince Bam to take a screenshot of himself. Yeah, this was a chat group. All right, we is done. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us on your Friday night. We will see what tomorrow brings. There's no VT Chronicles. She hasn't posted a video for some reason, but she's doing a lot of attacking and bullying people online.
This isn't like gonna be. I'm gonna be one of those little sticks on your car, and I'm gonna be doing one of these numbers. Just sitting there waving and smiling.
I would buy that. I would buy that. I would buy that.
Oh, I'm gonna be one of those little car dashboard things.
Oh, God. Hey, everyone, before you go, if you like the conversation, please, I keep forgetting to say all that stuff. Hit the like and the hearts or whatever, please, if you would. I appreciate
Exactly,
it.
I'm a bobblehead.
A bobblehead Bam, but that's not a bobblehead. That's like your hands going like this. And
Oh, sweet Jesus. Goddamn dogs here.
oh, my goodness. Bam, yeah, take a pic of your... All right, see? There's your request, so you got to do it for Chrissy now.
What? This is the first I've heard that we're gonna make a T-shirt for us.
I know, because I forgot to tell you. She told me like 2 weeks ago, and I forgot. So we'll talk about it tomorrow. Bam the Tripper.
I am a trip.
Have a good night, everyone. Have a good Saturday,
Hasta
too.
luego. One
See
planet,
you
one people.
mañana.